I prefer taxes that are on a sliding scale so that wealthier people pay more in total than poorer people. And as an act of national interest, there's the phrase, I think that the national insurance hike has to go ahead. What do you think? And obviously, if you can explain yourself in terms that will make me go, yeah, flipping out, you're absolutely right. They're going to have to find something else to do. They're looking, for example, at scrapping VAT on energy bills. That's 5%. And and Nadine Dorries has saved you tuppence halfpenny by freezing the licence fee. That's going to make all the difference. 16 minutes after 10. There it is. Okay, 0345 60 60973. The question is pretty simple. As Julie in Suffolk's already pointing out, income tax is actually a more progressive way of doing it. So there's the first criticism. James, you've just got it wrong. Income tax would hit people like you much harder than people who can't afford to pay more. Therefore, that would be better. I can live with that as well, by the way. Well, I'm not a communist, but I do think that people who can pay more should pay more, particularly in times of national crisis. This is a time of national crisis. It's like emerging from war with immense debts, huge holes in our finances. How would you fill them if not with a national insurance rise? And how is this national insurance rise going to hit you? Phone lines are open. Hit the numbers now. You will get through. 0345 60 60973 is the number that you need. And let's try and make this one good, yeah? Because I sounded a bit David Brenty there with that, yeah, didn't I? Let's try and make this one good because it's really important. And the hardest conversations I find in this job are the ones that need to be had but are not automatically sexy or exciting or even particularly provocative. So I'm putting all of the responsibility to make this hour of radio as scintillating as all the other hours we make together. I'm putting all of the responsibility on you. National insurance rise. For reasons of national interest, he has to do it. And because he's so weak, his senior colleagues pursuing a sort of populist path are urging him not to. And actually take a moment out of the morning to tell me how you feel about a Chancellor of the Exchequer trying to distance himself from one of the biggest fiscal policies in the history of this government. I think it's pathetic. The gloss got knocked off Rishi Sunak for me some time ago, and the idea that he's sitting on his hands while these parties that took place next door are dominating the news agenda is actually pathetic. But letting it be known it's the Prime Minister's tax, then resign. You don't feed a little line to your mates on the Mail on Sunday, Chancellor, saying that, oh, no, it's nothing to do with me. You either are the Chancellor of the Exchequer, in which case you are responsible for fiscal policy, or you're not the Chancellor of the Exchequer, in which case you can criticise the fiscal policy or claim that it's all the fault of Boris Johnson. This is the problem, isn't it? This is the problem now. So one of them's lying, Nusrat Ghani or Mark Spencer. Chancellor's disowning fiscal policy, blaming it on the Prime Minister. This is the problem. When you have a leader who is so riddled with I will insert your own description of what he's riddled with, then nothing holds. The centre, things fall apart. As W.B. Yeats so famously wrote, the centre cannot hold.